Watch out for this one. My powers. Does that mean 275?
Yeah, but hold on, give it another 25 to make it equal. So,
my powers.
You have that purple bit things back that adds 10%.
Does it give emotes to people in chat though? Because chat is dead. Chat tells how the volume is. Oh wait, you're dead. Also, the game doesn't have any volume yet.
Because it's dead.
Everything's dead. Also, you don't even know who we are because I haven't said, hey everyone, it's RockMan and Ratmus. So that was 300 then?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
20 to spread around, so it's lovely.
Spreading around money?
That's my dad. My dad just bought me a cell phone.
My dad's not an RC copter. Duh!
My friends will envy me, especially because I have this on the PlayStation.
If this was made today, it'd be a drone.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's a hell of a city. Alright, so what the hell is this? You ask, whoever's watching this video. Well, obviously you should know that every 4th of July, Ratmus and I go to Wisconsin where there's wonderful used game stores. And then we buy a bunch of used games because we love, throwing money down the toilet. And you can, any game marked $2.99 is 4 for $10. But their selection this year was not very good. I ended up getting a lot of, PS2 games. Stop, though. So this is a PlayStation 1 game called RC Helicopter Remote Control Simulation. So it's a true simulation experience.
It's great because I don't really control.
Did you do the tutorial? Wait, this is the tutorial. It's based on real flight dynamics for small craft. The analog controller simulates true RC feel. 3 distinct camera angles to view the action. Obviously, reading the back of the box. What year did this come out?
2002, I think it said.
It says copyright 2000 to 2002.
There's one down.
It's got an advertisement for chess, tennis, bowling, billiards, putter golf, and all-star slam and D-ball.
Whoa, with a D-ball for the D-bags.
Look for these other exciting titles from Age Tech for the PlayStation game console. So clearly they're mostly makers of sports games.
This is a sport, by the way.
Apparently. I mean, don't people these days think that drone racing is a sport?
Yes.
Also, the game cover is just a picture of an RC helicopter. But when you open it up and you've taken the disc out, like in the back of the jewel case, there's a picture of a helicopter flying over a roof, and on the roof is a cat looking up at the helicopter like, what the fuck is that?
Pussy. Yes.
So, these are wonderful, great games that chat should love.
Practice is over. Got a present for you.
Well, it's all about the points. This is an RPG, right?
Yes. We go to the garden.
Whoa, a slut! In the garden.
It's totally, hot mom, right?
I was going to say hot sister, but...
Hot mom or sister, because they all look, 17 or younger.
Also, they're the same because he's from Alabama.
Here, cut it with your drone. Helicopter drone.
Alabama, which is a city in Japan, of course.
It's in the Tokyo Prefecture, clearly.
There's nothing in Japan that's not in the Tokyo Prefecture.
Even though we've been to Japan out of the Tokyo Prefecture.
I'm talking about in media. So that'd be in another country, people saying there's nothing in America besides New York City because that's all they see, in the movies.
Yes.
Like Escape from New York City. All right, what else does this back of this box say? How cool would it be to do your chores with a remote control toy? How cool is it, Ratmus? You're cutting grass right now.
I'm using tilt controls, it's to say.
You're getting to pilot a remarkably authentic helicopter through your house.
Yes.
Well, spoilers, you can pilot it through your house, a train station, and even a haunted high school.
Whoa, I can't wait.
We better get that far in the game. Spoilers, we won't. To earn points for new batteries and parts, as your skills increase, so do the jobs. What if your skills decrease?
Then you fuck up. You fuck off.
Like, for example, chasing a flock of dirty birds away from a storefront. Whoa, like the dirty
isn't sexual,
like
yes.
that dirty bird that ruined that song for me?
Yes.
Or trying to capture a ghost or two on film for the school newspaper. Whoa, they saw a ghost.
Oh, what the
Did you lose money on that?
Apparently.
Great. No matter what, you get to control several RC helicopters in your quest to get your hands on the ultimate toy. I don't think that's true, because if
Your
you
sister/mom that's hot.
if you rage quit the game right here, then you definitely won't get that chance. Accomplish daring feats of flying to earn new parts or to buy a brand new helicopter. Complete all the missions to unlock hidden levels. Of course, Ratmus told me we don't need a memory card to save this piece of shit, so...
What the fuck did I hit? What the fuck did I hit there, bitch? Like, if I was a kid and had patience, I think I'd like this game. But, you know, nowadays we got Gears of War.
We're going to use the PlayStation 2 broadband online to play ATV Offroad Fury 3 online, right?
Yes. Holy shit. And your mama's bra size, oh shit.
Not to mention Jack X Combat Racing. It's just interesting how some of these stickers say which mojos they were bought at and some don't.
Whoa. Bring it down now.
Uh-oh.
Fishing mailed.
Look what happened to Twitter.
Oh no, you did not finish yet. Oh god.
Oh no, your sister/mother did not climax.
Yes.
Twitter is down. That sounds like Seinfeld noises.
Do you want me to play more of this or switch?
You gotta get to that haunted house level. Is there any chance of that? No.
Damn.
You can't beat the garden level?
Please don't go out to the haunted house. You know, in Japan we got all this scary shit.
It's just, random abandoned hospitals everywhere, but we have no space for hotels or garbage disposal.
Yes. We got the crazy, monster woman from the ring.
We got Godzilla
DVD.
and Blu-ray.
Not that Matthew Broderick bullshit.
Not that HD DVD bullshit.
Toshiba promised me it was due.
Toshiba is a bunch of lying Satchmos.
Yes.
Stop failing. It can't be that hard to control, can it? Does AVGN need to play this game?
Little fuck. Motherfucker Mike needs to play it.
What game hasn't motherfucker Mike streamed on Twitch, okay?
Yes.
When's the next board, James? Because they know they're watching.
Yes.
How much money did we need to donate to get our names in the credits of the movie, goddammit?
Yes.
Is this game 2 players?
I don't know. no, you sucked my dick. Oh. It should like be, negative.
The fuck is she growing in here, Daikon? Not officially, though.
Unofficial Daikon equals marijuana, right?
Unofficial backyard Daikon means you don't have a permit for that marijuana.
Yes. Go to jail.
What's the 5 out of 5?
That's like how many hits I can take.
It's simple, just don't take any hits.
Never fucking reset. Always sexually please your mom or sister.
Yes. But only in certain Japanese prefectures where it's
upon
where people look the other way, which is where DeCapo takes place, of course. Which is a wonderful anime, people.
Don't judge me, bitches.
Don't judge me just because, I want to get with my sister and a cat girl maid.
And maybe a robot,
Maybe a few robots. You know how it is. Some frickin', fugly dude just has, chicks all over him from his, childhood.
Girl next door got huge frickin' tits.
Hope it's, at least high school age, but, who knows.
Can't tell if, a girl's 13 or 20.
Or 300, because she's a robot. It's on the island of cherry blossoms. There's no laws here.
So much weird shit going on.
It was bought by billionaires back in the 1800s, and the cops just don't go there. Sound familiar? You're doing great now, so keep it up.
Meanwhile in America, frickin' you can't show boobs on, cable.
But you can say shit on sci-fi now. I mean, Sippy. You couldn't even say scumballs earlier.
Yes. So progress?
Shit. Just, be patient. Don't bust your battery and or balls.
Yay.
Stage clear, Greto! Time to find out if this was your sister or your mother.
Yes.
Very clean, des.
Bitch. Alright, I guess I'll go to the helicopter shop and,
That's your dad.
Yes.
Can't afford a real beard.
Son of a bitch. I can't afford shit. Go to empty land where there's haunted. Oh shit, it's a Basan. People dump cans all over this lawn.
Is it Eurobasan or is it just like a random librarian / gardener?
Yes. Helicopter's equipped with a crane. Pick up 8 cans and place them in the garbage.
3, 2, 1, start.
That Gomi. What the fuck is your problem, bitch?
Let's see, list of PlayStation games. Sadly, this game does not have a Wikipedia page.
Needs it.
It's listed on the list of PS1 games.
Unless PS1 games that are awesome, clearly.
Yes, okay. So, down here. Okay, so this was...
Right, this is a can of Bakari Sweat, clearly.
This came out in Japan in 2000 and North America in 2002, and it never came out in Europe. That's the deal.
Europeans. Oh, fucking shit.
Apparently, Age Tech was an American video game publishing company that is best known for bringing Japanese titles to the United States. I think So they change their name or something?
Protect the innocent.
They publish such wonderful games as Bust a Move 4,
Whoa.
Bowling, Chess, Metal Slug X, Putter Golf,
Break it down now.
RC Helicopter, which if I click on this link, it would take me to, what a radio-controlled helicopter is, not the game.
Couldn't clean up a single can, you little fucker. I'm taking your money.
You just lose all your money, so
Yeah, like, you have to clearly be good because,
you have to, keep saving.
yes.
They made a game on DS called Bloody Vampire.
British for fucking vampire.
Sure. This is just like a, GTA mission, right?
Yes. Fucking, this is barbed wire.
Apparently. Okay, what was the point of this? Picking up soda cans or something?
Yeah.
Or green tea cans? What's Japanese for garbage can?
Goni is garbage, so I don't know.
Well, that's probably what that says there on the side, right?
And like if I get too close to the edge of the damn screen, it starts getting all pissed off, and it's like I'm just trying to live.
Bossan gets extremely enraged. We don't do this properly.
Extremely enraged, and you freaking throw these cans at our house. Our cousins kid, the Bossan killers. Well, it looks to put that can in there. That's so shitty because it not only does it take my money, but I have to start from the beginning.
So shitty. You just gotta get good.
This is like the Cuphead if Cuphead was an RC helicopter.
So Doom loves it.
I can just drop it anywhere, and who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? The Bossan does.
Who gives a shit? Your fucking boss on, fucking bitch. She ain't giving you jack shit for New Year's.
Get no mochi ice cream.
Get no Volpyakuwen.
Get no mo job.
Get no beautiful stapler.
You get no beautiful chair. People know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes. Boss sounds rightfully pissed because no one lives in fucking Japan.
What is this, random barbed wire field supposed to be?
I think it's where her house used to be before she burned it down with her
before she burned it down to kill her husband and collect the insurance money.
Yes. No, some jackass threw cans where I murdered my husband.
I thought you were saying, no, some jackass, threw Molotov cocktails and burned it down. I wasn't there, but she really was.
Yes. I was at the movies.
If this was, the where her burned house was and her husband died, then there would be, a fucking shrine for her to, go and, pray to. But people keep throwing cans on it.
Yeah, it'd be like more fun just to pick up the fucking cans with my hands,
What the hell are you talking about? This is radio-controlled helicopter action.
It's radio-controlled hell.
This game is asking you how cool it would be to do these tours with your helicopter, and you're saying no?
Yes. I'm saying helicopter.
When has the back cover of a PS1 game ever been wrong, Ratmus, in the history?
A lot of times.
Oh wait, every single one?
Break it down now.
Uh-oh. Damn it, I thought we were going to get to that haunted house level finally.
It's Game Shark it or something. Well, you fucking dick, you couldn't even clean up the cans in the place that burned down years ago?
3, 2, 1, start.
You're a disgrace to my horrible dead husband that was, abusive and a drunk.
Is that thing we have a Game Shark, or?
Yeah, that replay or whatever. Fuck.
Where would I even find codes for it? Well,
We'd have to hook up the other.
it doesn't matter anyways, because we'd have to hook up the actual PlayStation. Because aren't the codes built into it?
Yeah.
Oh well. Alright, well, give this level one more try. This would be better if it was playing Suicide is Painless
Yes.
in Japanese.
Of course. It's okay to litter as long as it's, past this fucking barbed wire.
I thought you were going to say it's okay to be scared.
I guess. Okay to be scared of that Obasa. You don't know what she's gonna do.
So our next game, Motocross Mania, was never released outside of North America.
It sucks.
It came out in North America July 9th, 2001. Also, Motocross Mania 2 is also on PS1, but we didn't get that. But we had Motocross Mania 3 for PS2.
Well,
There's also Moto Racer 1, 2, and 3. That's controversial, right?
Hello, Moto Racer.
None of those are. We don't have those games. I'm just looking at the list. But Moto Racer 1, 2, and 3 never came out in Japan. And in Europe, only Moto Racer 3 World Tour came out in Europe. Ironically, it came out in Europe before the North American release.
This thing's out of the battery life like the PSP.
Or the Switch non-light. Oh, shots fired.
Alright, let's switch games. I'm fucked here.
You're just fucking done, is what you're telling me.
Yes.
Alright. Alright, so as I mentioned, this is Motocross Mania for PS1. Also available from Take-Two Interactive Ford Racing, which I think I could have bought but didn't. Alright, let's see what the back of this box says.
Come to the back of the
Motocross Mania brings you throttle-twisting fun with tons of racing and freestyle action. Realistic environments and high-performance bikes let you ride everything from big supercross double jumps to huge outdoor gaps. Well, that's what it says on the back, that RC Helicopter was only one player, but this is one or two players.
Do-do.
The riding only gets better as you progress through the game and unlock different bikes and tracks, adding to your bag of big air tricks.
Bag of butts.
Alright, so let's, you want to check out single player first?
I don't care. Memory card, oh, who gives a shit? Versus,
music is amazing and will be on my music quiz.
.3D. You can delete and then you have to like go up and down to change letters. That's freaking horrible.
I'm gonna go with not bad. What I thought you were gonna write, which is Ed. Oh.
Amazing new customization.
There it is. America, fuck yeah! I don't know what the fuck the difference is.
Motocross. Cliffhanger, Palm Rock. Let's go to the Highlands.
The Highlands of Scotland. Won't let you?
Yeah.
Won't only allow the quarry.
Yeah, because
I don't know what the controls are. Just the best way to play.
It's a great loading screen.
Now it goes Thrasher. See, this is why the PS1 sucks, is the loading times.
About Wonder Mike.
I don't care what anyone says, the PS1 sucks.
Guess who's next?
Holy shit!
Oh god.
I was just trying to figure out the controls.
My fucking spleen.
Holy shit, like I'm not even touching the button and I'm going so fast. Like, I'm controlling with the left stick, but then I'm like, can I use the D-pad? And like, the D-pad like caused me to swerve so effing much, I freaking died. What the?
This is some Mania right here.
The other buttons do anything? I'm trying to look behind you.
So does R1. Oh fuck!
I'm collecting, pieces of cheese.
Lottery tickets.
These controls are horrible.
Yeah.
I can't turn without him dying.
Yeah.
I guess he maybe swears to break, but it still didn't help.
Got some naps up in here, bitches.
It's Pepsi Max. This is 2001.
Oh god. Apparently, if you hold L and R1, the camera stays where the word lasts, so you just drive off into the sunset.
Well, there is Pepsi Mask.
That's the sound of the mask. Oh shit!
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Because, like, this looks to the side, this looks to the side, you hold them both. You hold them both and you go off into the sunset.
Fuck this!
Fuck my life! Drink Pepsi Max.
Especially if that's from 2001 or 2002 or on a motorbike.
What about Blue Pepsi? That was a marketing genius.
They should have brought back Pepsi Blue, you know, when Super Saiyan Blue was a thing.
This whole thing. Didn't you say your marketing teacher said drink Pepsi Blue while you can because it won't be around for long?
Like she said, like share our hands, you know, who here has tried like Blue Pepsi? And she's like, well, try it, you know, now before it's gone. You know, basically, because
So-
like, no one raised their hand.
So what would she think about them, you know, bringing back New Coke briefly or bringing back Crystal Pepsi briefly and like, you know, the shit now? But
I'm guessing she would say because it's like a limited time thing, like, you know, that's, you know, fine because like it reaches that nostalgic, you know.
I mean, isn't there a lot of things like I don't know if it's called the McRib effect, but like just because something is a limited time, you know, it sells. But like if you put it forever, you know, nobody would give a shit and it would die.
Yeah, I think that's like kind of how a lot of that stuff is. And then I'm sure there's people out there who love McRib year round.
Those sick fucks.
Isn't that what Airwolf was all about? He wouldn't give it back unless they, you know, had the McRib year round.
If that was the case, the show would be no, it would still suck.
Like crash by those people that bought it.
I'm still on like 6 episodes into season 2.
Whoa.
Ever tell you like how in the first episode there was this girl that they, you know, affectionately called Sweet Bitches, and then, you know, she had no purpose for existing, and then like wasn't in like she yeah, then she finally came back, but yeah, it's like really stupid that she's even on the show. And like the main guy, you know, there's supposed to be that eye patch guy giving admissions, and it like never happens anymore.
Right, is like we're only on lap 2 or 4 somehow.
What the fuck? This should be like over by now.
Yeah, I was like, is this over? No.
Like I want it to be over. Can we, you know?
No.
What the?
Unless you drive off into the sunset. Woohoo!
I want to drive off into the sunset and never, you know.
Do this shit again.
Yeah.
This is what we demanded.
RC helicopter has got to have been better than this. Was it?
I mean, yeah, if they got like better use of controls, I think it'd be more fun. It was just like annoying with a lot of that shit. Or if you like replay missions to farm money, because that's like bullshit that like you fail and you lose your money.
Oh God! Just listen to these realistic engine noises and the not so realistic bird chirping noises.
If you like that realistic, you know, bullshit generic music.
Which we'd taken so long that it had to like restart the music. These, they look like floating, you know, hunks of cheese to me.
Well, we're on lap 3, everybody. It's like I you know, I've liked racing games and stuff in my life, and like this is just boring as fuck.
It's like if a game like this doesn't control well, then it's a hunk of garbage that just should just be thrown out the window. And yeah, like even if this did control well, it's pretty boring.
We got the bullshit generic music, we got the bird chirping, we got the stupid camera.
I mean, at least in you know, Pocket Bike Racer, you have the amusement of burgers and chickens. This, you don't even have that. I mean, and as terrible as Pocket Bike Racer was, it controlled better than this.
The Park Racer was good enough to get its own, you know, abbreviation, right?
No.
VR. Shovel Knight Adventure.
Our husband said something.
I don't
have Skype open.
Wee.
Oh, were talking about, the supper clubs, and he said, did they have a good signature cocktail? I guess talking about the Washington. And I said, is Pabst Blue Ribbon a signature cocktail?
They threw up.
And he said, is PBR even a beer? So according to you, it's a wonderful Burger King game.
It's great because, have Blue Ribbon and Pocket Bike Race are like the same in their respected field.
Yes. Hey, Pizza, how's it going?
This is like Tetris with Friends if it was garbage and bullshit racing. So in other words, nothing like it. Except it doesn't have servers. How are you doing?
He's doing good, he says. Despite the fact that Tetris Friends is dead.
All his friends are dead. Tetris Friends is dead, in other words.
Right now we are playing an awful PlayStation 1 game called Motocross Mania. Dear God, is it awful. The controls are horrible.
It's got those bird noises, though.
It's got bird noises, and if you fall off your bike, look what happens. Well, of course, when I try to fall off, I can't.
Only 2.5 minutes till I'm done with the final lap, though.
Ratmus is the red guy on the left. I'm the blue guy on the right.
There goes his spleen.
There goes his spleen, yes.
What were you doing in 2002?
Ah! 2001, this game came out.
2002.
Probably drinking Pepsi Max, if you know what I mean.
These wonderful views I'm giving myself.
Before this, Ratmus was playing a Japanese game where you control an RC helicopter to supposedly do chores with, like cutting the grass, but the controls were terrible and it sucked.
Yeah, like every time you lost, you had to replenish your assets, so you would lose your money. Thankfully, you couldn't get to negative money.
Yeah, you're supposed to get money for doing the levels or the tasks, but every time you crash, you just lose money. So you ended up losing all your money and being in the negative. Well, you can't be in the negative, like I said.
Never having fucking money.
Oh God!
Forget a boss on, wanted us to clean up cans when her house was sustained. She burned it down, killing her husband.
Oh, so how's the audio? Can you hear Ratmus okay?
We can't feel it.
Hungry, we need some snacks over here.
So we should just make one sandwich. I would have made us both more sandwiches, but I was out of lunch meat.
It's a huge sandwich, though.
It's not huge.
I was hungry at the time. I mean, it was not hungry at the time.
What snacks do you have?
I got 2 M&M cookies. One for each of us, right? Did you eat all those that I gave you?
Yeah. Which is great because, the one I bought said M&M cookies, but they were just chocolate
I
chip.
know. When I was in the place, I looked, and I saw those, and I'm the thing says M&M cookies, but they were clearly chocolate chip. And also, some of the cookies in my box of M&M cookies, were either all chocolate chip, or they just had one M&M in them, and the rest was all chocolate chip. What the fuck? Did they run out of M&Ms?
They're just drunk.
Or both? Whoa! I did a wheelie and then died.
Whoa! I got first place.
Please tell me I don't have to finish.
I want you to finish.
Oh my
You
God.
only got a minute or so, then you'll be done. Scale of 1 to 2, how much do you like Motocross Games Pizza?
0.
-4.
They're up to date on whose line, right?
Probably have $1 million or something.
Do you remember, I think it was last year or the year before, they had a special guest of Chip Eston, but they called him Charles because he was, too big for them now?
Yeah.
Well, on last night's episode, or a couple nights ago, it was just Chip Eston, and he was, a cast member again, and he had a huge beard like Seg L. So that was great. Drink Pepsi Max.
32-bit birthday sale. That's lovely.
He's having a 32-bit birthday sale.
Great stuff anime.
Does anime have 32 bits?
I don't know, because yeah, these are like.
Oh my god, like
Looks like Blu-ray stuff is 32-bit.
who would want one of these fucking races to last 12 fucking minutes?
We throw this shit out. Or we gotta load the game and see some scores.
No, we have to try, something like
Some other shitty.
some other option.
Turning off the fucking system isn't a good enough option for you.
No, it isn't. You know what? We don't want to be done with the stream too early. Go back to versus. Like
Versus.
so. Yes.
There we go. The wonderful Breeze bike. Alright, Ed.
Okay, so
Supercross.
that was Motocross and Supercross freestyle. Like
So what do you want?
Supercross, it's got to be even more super.
We got some lipstick lesbians over here.
Go! Go to options. Yeah, number of laps. Okay, definitely one.
400cc.
Alright, fine.
This should make it only like 10 minutes.
The loading time's only 10 minutes.
It's a Commodore 64. It's leaving the station.
Hey, you're going the wrong way. Yeah, those the things of cheese are actually arrows, but you can't see them pointing unless you look at them from the side.
Full programming graphics. I hit the freaking wall so hard, and I guess that is my fault for making a 400cc, but the controls are still shitty.
I think the course, being like this makes it a little bit easier to not fuck up. At least I'm doing better.
Messing around with the, stupid views and whatnot, so.
I'm just racing, and race somehow it's going better than the previous race for me.
Super crush on this bitch.
Cross and make you jump.
You can jump on my
Oh
screen.
shit, I'm stuck on the Pepsi Max sign. Complete wrong direction.
There are the dates that Cobra's coming to visit the old store.
Yes, they are.
When is it?
2 weeks from today. Thursday to Saturday. And now I'm fucking up horribly.
Now we're fucking. What I'm fucking doing.
This is still one lap.
Exactly.
Oh! My knees. I've passed that sign that says shawarma like 2 times. Wasn't that the start line?
Shawarma line.
When the start likes to go. He puts his slut mistress into an Iron Man suit. Rips out his own heart that he doesn't have.
Ooh, first place. How could I win that shit?
Exactly. At least I was right behind you.
Said somebody got their ass to Mars.
Somebody got their ass handed to them.
So versus freestyle
goes gravity. Yeah, we can't unlock anything. 10 minutes, baby. We're just gonna drive around randomly for 2.5 minutes.
We've been doing that anyway.
And then I'll get some cookies.
Cookies and cookies and cookies. There were some nice games that came out in 2001. This is one of them.
One good game that came out in 2001.
Did GTA 3 come out in 2001?
Probably. You get points for doing tricks. And, into that bulldozer or whatever that was. Whee! Oh. Do we get points for wiping out horribly? What the hell happened? I thought you were stuck.
No, I just stopped the camera.
Like this. I'm riding off into the sunset, everyone.
I'm that stupid, medevac thing to be in my shot.
Oh, my legs. Oh, my nuts. Oh, my nipples.
Pretty sure there's a level of hell that's just like this.
Oh, I think I jumped over a truck. Does that give me points? No.
What the fuck's giving me
Probably. I was gonna say you probably lose points for wiping out, but I guess not. So yeah, I don't know how you got some. Wait. Somehow I got 300 points. Just gotta freebase it.
Somehow I'm out of the arena.
Whoa! You're living the dream.
Yeah.
Driving through that bulldozer.
Yeah.
It's all about the points.
I love that fucking bulldozer, man. Woo! Oh. Somehow I got on the other side of this. I'm just gonna go into some oblivion here.
I guess I'm gonna go into some Obasans.
Sexually.
And we tied.
That was so incredible.
Damn right it was. Gonna save our game.
Gotta savor our game.
Which PS2 memory card do we want? Let's pick one. Okay, so those were the only PS1 games we had, so now we're moving on to PS2 games.
PS Deuce.
We're going to start with Motocross Mania 3 because we just played Motocross Mania 1. The best thing about this game and why I bought it is the game's cover. So let me look that up here. This doesn't have its damn cover. Here, put it in.
That's motherfucking Mania up in this bitch.
No, image. Alright, this is a motocross racing game. This came out in Europe and America in 2005 for PS2 and Xbox. That one.
Caution, this thing saves games and shit. Whoa. We got poorly, animated people's faces.
Yeah, that woman is on the cover.
That quote unquote woman, because it's genderless blob. They totally deserve the cookies.
Yeah, just give me the broken one. It seems like there's one M&M here, and the rest is all chocolate chips. I can't see if this is 1 or 2 players because they put a Mojo's Downtown Antigo sticker on the back over it.
Well,
Right, so the back of the box for Motocross Mania 3 says, crazed riders have turned motocross racing into an intense blood sport where survival is the name of the game. Unleash the mania in ferocious high-speed hand-to-hand combat. Well, this got dark quickly.
yes. Makes you, miss the days of Pepsi Max and horrible bullshit. Oh, wait, it doesn't.
Nothing could make me miss the days of Pepsi Max.
Chindo Baez.
I read that as Chino.
Whoa.
It's obviously Chino.
Moshi. Oleg. James Brolin.
Sumi Mason.
Slut. I would say I gotta go with the one with the big honkers, so.
None of these girls have big enough tits, except Letitia Jones, thank God.
Brooklyn, baby.
Took away from her stats, aka bra size.
What good is it if you can't, see them?
Or are you afraid of losing?
Challenged by Somalia.
You dare to insult the honor of my beautiful boys?
Soviet Russia.
Wait to see who dare you accept a challenge from the hot money is not.
What the hell is this game?
Okay.
The people that made this are proud of themselves.
Oh, thank God you could see her tits there for a second.
Flip kicks and indie grabs and mayonnaise. Oh shit, the tits! Okay, she's got 2 airbags on it.
Pissed off those people who wanted to save the beavers. This is like fighting Father Torque in
Yes. Someone just made a game
Oh
of
my
that.
God!
Oh my god, that ass!
Does it control better?
Not really. Okay, what? Fucking bitch. Money. I like like at least there's objectives and shit, you know, like that. This makes the game like more fun. You know, you kill Meryl and Father Torque and shit. Whoa, chips!
So the moral of this story is if you have a boring game, all you need to do is add sex and violence and suddenly it becomes good.
Yes. It's like a freaking no-brainer, right? Fucking Desert Bus would have been amazing if you just got a lap dance.
I was say Desert Bus would have been amazing if you beat up other buses with baseball bats and had sex and huge tits on the bus. I mean, it would.
Yes. Where's that mod? Whoa!
Where's Desert Bus 3?
Bitches. Kill Oleg.
Just skip over Desert Bus 2 like we did to Motocross Mania, come out with Desert Bus 3 with sex and violence.
Crash into that shit and somehow got a final lap.
Do flip kicks.
How do I unleash my inner mania?
How do you unleash your tits from your top?
Yes. AKA mania. Seriously, I'm hitting all the buttons. I took first and wiped my butt. Got my mania bar, if it doesn't matter. Just like everyone else, I think, died.
But it's still fun.
Quote fire, that's a written weapon. You finished second, you useless bitch. New high score. Good night saving.
Thank God.
Motherfucking prize money.
Motherfucker Mike.
And where's him playing this garbage? All stunts for no fucking reason, bitch. Let's customize. What do you offer? Races can end early if everyone else is dead. Let's go to the locker room.
And take off your clothes.
There's no more armor. Wait. So what Slunk's doing right now?
Working.
Yeah. Arcane hit me. It's rewarded for not dying, bitch.
Maybe Twitter works again.
This is the garage wall killing people.
Innocent people?
Those fire things. Bash some fucking skulls, goddamn.
Are you hitting them with a wrench?
Yeah, I bought a wrench for the money.
Wipe out.
It's Mickey Mania, goddamn. Use the boost.
At least this game still has, the wonderful bird noises from the first game.
Do bird imitations.
The tits, no!
Tits, yes.
Maybe Jan should have played this instead of Pepsi Man.
Asshole.
Oh, fuck.
It's like I'm so fucking behind everybody.
Your friend who was, named after Zod would have loved this game back in the day.
Yes. I probably would have.
So why the hell didn't we buy it? Didn't know it existed.
Exactly.
Say fuck you.
Just say I need more speed.
Let's see what Wikipedia has to say about this. Players can also attack without weapons, which involves attacking while airborne, which the game considers as quote-unquote showing off and kicking ass at the same time. There's a Mania meter which slows down time similar to bullet time.
Well, it was made during, when that was popular, huh?
Of course it was. Blah, blah, blah.
You finished like a bitch.
The game received unfavorable reviews on both platforms according to Metacritic. David Clayman of IGN criticized the Xbox version's buggy gameplay and lack of variety.
Buggy O'Hare.
Team Xbox's Matthew Fisher criticized the audio, stating that whenever the drivers crash, it sounds like a water bottle getting crushed, and as a result called it the water bottle effect. It's great, nobody makes any comments about the insane sex and violence. Or the ridiculous bird noises. I'm not hearing any water bottle effect. I'm just, too focused. Yeah, I'm just loud bird noises and engine, rah, rah, rah.
Yankee polecat. I was too far before to be close enough for them to kill each other. Hey, those chumps. Let's howl. It's so fun when people die. Finished first, whoa. Some of the effing stunts. Desert Derby B.
Oh, this man's rolling doobies. Let's see if we even have room for this.
What's that now in my game? Going to the locker seems like no different than going to the fucking garage, so what's the point?
Davy Jones' locker room.
Use an air fryer to get air mania. To get air, man. Just like up your damage. Oh, bitch.
What's this, like a battle mode?
I like that. Kick your ass, bitch.
Let's say 1 to 2 players. I'll finally rip the sticker off. So after this, let's try 2 players. Somebody kicked your ass and took your name.
I think like you only get a point if you like kill them, so basically it rewards you for stealing kills, which is fucking stupid.
This game is a masterpiece. How can you call it stupid?
I guess we need to go back to the title screen. Racers can be killed. Multiplayer. First race. Or mini games.
I don't know, what mini games are there? Battle Royal. そして Hunter. Let's see, Chino Baez is age 30 from Puerto Rico.
Whoa.
You picked her apparently, right?
Yeah. She's all hidden. She's from Brooklyn, just like Vinny.
See, I read that as Moesha and think it should be a girl. This guy's from Moscow. James Boateng, Ghana. Whoa, she's only 17.
Slut.
What the fuck is GBR?
Great Britain and shit. Clear right field, what?
Yes.
Kamen Rider.
Chris Redfield. That guy's a cowboy. More 17-year-old sluts. A lot of locked characters. What the? So clearly I'll have to take the girl with the second biggest tits. No, I'll take the 17-year-old from Great Britain, Roswell.
That wouldn't prove this at all.
What?
What did you just say?
I have to do that one, so okay, so it's just us.
Maybe it's us and 2 AIs, I don't know.
Sluts.
It's 2X.
Yes,
It's the play button.
it's the L and R, like based on what side you want to attack. So
ass kicked by Karen.
Fucking bitch.
I mean, I'd say that the drive's better than Motocross Mania 1, but it's like not good for like actually attacking these people.
The stupid part about this is like it should be based on like how much damage you hit people or whatever. It's like getting the kill, you know.
Yeah.
The health bars are so huge.
People just take your kills.
Yeah.
Was that one that didn't kick flip?
If I've got reached clearly.
Fucking Karen.
Do a race and that's it.
Yeah.
Mom would kill me if she knew about this.
Mom would kill me if she knew I had.
My mom would kill me if she knew I was
17.
sucking on bangers and mash.
Let's do a dessert derby. One lap. Ooh.
And why did it show your tits for both of those?
Remember, it can be fun if you kill everybody.
Karen will probably kill me first.
That bitch. Do you have to get the...
What? What the fuck even happened?
Yes.
That was like pod racing, only worse. Alright, do you want to stop?
Yeah. Alright, switch to the next game. Those wonderful saves.
Let's take a break from racing so that you can try Batman Rise of the Shih Tzu. A new evil rises.
Like the dragon?
Sin Tzu is an enemy unlike any Batman has ever faced. Batman calls upon his allies Robin, Nightwing, and Batgirl to stem the tide of this new rising evil. 4 playable characters.
Wow!
New character debut. Sin Tzu, designed by comics legend Jim Lee, makes history as the first Batman character to debut in a video game. 2-player cooperative gameplay. Play solo, recruit a friend to defend Gotham City. 27-minute making of a villain documentary featuring comics legend Jim Lee.
WWW canceled. Oops. Gotham City. Clayface.
It was made by Ubisoft in 2003.
Look at that Nightwing. That Shih Tzu.
It's a beat 'em up. Xbox, PS2, Game Boy Advance, and GameCube.
Well, it's trophies.
And Troph Daddies.
Story mode. You can be on this too, right?
Sure. Starring Kevin Conroy as Batman.
Spoilers on Batman.
Jeffrey Combs as Scarecrow. Ron Perlman as Clayface.
Or choose someone.
Alright, who should I be? That girl.
Gotta move.
Oh, that's
City.
The art of war is deceit.
Wait, there's a narration.
First, you must attack your enemy when he least expects it. In a place where he feels strong, but is in fact weak.
It's the Riddler, damn it.
With an army his views he has already vanquished. At midnight, the battle
Asylum had
begins.
its own game.
The battlefield is Gotham.
13-year-old Tim Drake is Robin.
And I shall be the victor.
After college, Dick Grayson left Gotham City. Barbara Gordon is the daughter of Police Commissioner James Gordon. Well, she was the commissioner later.
Nice coat.
Ex-college professor Jonathan Crane. Clayface, a.k.a. Matt Hagen.
Whoa, Crown Alley, everybody.
Why'd you say Martha?
Oh god, Martha.
Bane is in here. Sin Tzu, a.k.a. the Shih Tzu. He's a grand strategist that was never in any comics until now. I'm reading from the instruction manual now.
What are those?
You bought the game, now buy the book. You missed the boobs.
Where it all began. Oh.
Sweat in training, you don't bleed in battle.
Take that, you fucking trash can.
Oh, okay. So this is a Batman beat 'em up game, and Ratmus is Batman and I'm Batgirl, so we just started this. Whee!
Now you may have the dick punch as a move.
Yes. That's when some guy named Dick punches you in the dick. What other buttons are there? Just mashing buttons.
R2 is a battle rank for me.
Perilous pussy. Great job. You do the work while I push this box for some reason.
Yo, chill, get with my parents.
I don't care. Whoa, I tried to attack the civilian.
Stitch execute.
So how's work? Boring? Horrible? Stupid? Is there a jump button?
Yeah, triangle.
Wow, my jump sucks. Whoa! Something exploded. Apparently I found something useful. Whoa, they're coming out of the sewers like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Batman,
That's why you're a legend, Batman. That and your parents are dead.
Who said Martha?
The thugs are coming in from the fog. I just keep patronizing you, Batman.
Wow, Batman, you're so amazing.
Just what the doctor ordered.
You're a doctor?
Doctor Strange. Looking out time. We probably got some more time.
You're like the world's greatest detective, Batman.
All I do is just hit the punch button.
Thanks for the assist, sir.
I think it's freaking like, bonus bar things that like they don't tell you how to like do anything with.
I'm sure if if you read the instruction manuals.
Well-earned reputation.
I read it.
I skimmed it. Terrific work, Batman. Taunt bonus. I was trying to find a taunt button.
It's the charge button. Guess we didn't unlock those moves yet.
I don't know. Gotta fight those cans. This barrel. I thought that was a crack in the street water. Great moves, Batman.
Sounds fun there, Lex. You saved me and I punched a can and it blew up.
That's why you're a legend.
Whoa,
This dialogue, though.
that all the paint on Batman.
We're gonna fight the cans of soup from the street. Great job beating up these cans, Batman.
This kid's got my parents.
Cans of soup killed Batman's parents. Take this batarang.
Let's pick this guy up and throw him from the wall, dude.
Batman is not really saying anything, is he?
Just dark and brooding and all that shit.
Oh, things got quiet, too quiet.
Box at Batman.
Throw. This guy threw a barrel at me. I guess you call this mindless fun.
Last year, they had most of those wins.
Paperboy 2 was great, though.
The more paper.
Great job. Great, Batman.
It's like I was beating him up, and then you stole my kill. Great work, Batman. You're so awesome.
Sarcasm.
I thought it said almost Bruce Wayne.
Whoa.
But Nightwing wouldn't be so
Still have to fight
patronizing.
before the storm.
Lock before the box. The parents would have gotten that. And they would have died.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
I think Batman is.
You're not vulnerable, Batman.
Just let it go that your parents were killed, okay? No! Whoa, hostage executed. Failed.
The fucking shit.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's up.
Starts it from that checkpoint though, so it's all good.
I didn't even see a civilian.
Apparently over there.
Oh.
Hang on! I'll get you out of here!
Just because, like, I didn't see him and we just waited too long?
I think
Nice work, though.
Whoa, you patronized me for once. That's, you know, finally feminism kicked in.
thinks he's Bane. So somehow stumbling.
You say that guy thinks he's Bane, and then he just made a Bane noise. I thought that was funny.
Stop now.
Right, so are the civilians that we're failing to rescue? No, there's a wall over here. Huh? Did I hear a civilian?
How many civilians that we need to save?
Russia!
Some off your damn boxes.
Explosive barrels. And there's there's a hostage over here. Shit. Can't perceive.
Good.
Whoa, glowing
More
orbs.
strength returning.
Fucking shit.
Down you go.
So sit down, Hugo.
Gotta move.
Take that, Hugo leaving.
Take that, Hugo Strange.
Now we can handle that shit.
You're okay. Just run as fast as you can.
You're okay. Pay no attention to me beating you up.
Like batteries through your body.
Monster combo.
Stop now.
Stop now.
Just Dr.
Dr. Hugo Strange.
Go for it, Batman.
Ring to the fucking face. This is PS2, if that's what you're asking.
Apparently this game was also on other systems though, including the GBA, if you can believe that.
Let me out!
That would be fucking fantastic. This is my city.
I had no idea this game was going to be like this. I assumed it was going to be like a weird story mode game that was going to suck and be like one player. I didn't know it was going to be a two-player beat 'em up.
I needed that.
I mean, this level is like too long at this point. What do we need to kill? Idiot with this barrel.
Nice work.
But yeah, all of the games we're playing today are either PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. We did the PlayStation 1 games first, and now we're on the PS2 games.
You're safe now.
Break this new stand, you know, put them in the assholes. Fuck is that, man?
It's the new station that killed my parents.
Gal's gotta look after her health.
Gal's gotta look after her own health, because I don't need no man. Oh wait, you know, Batman just take the kill for me because good job, Batman.
Where's the Riddler, damn it?
Jeez. Okay, watch out for those explosive barrels. That's like, can we like fight a boss and like end the level and have a cutscene or something, please? Take charge, Batman. I can't be a leader. I have a uterus.
What the hell? I don't know.
Whoa.
Don't treat you any differently.
I don't treat you any differently like I abused Nightwing and Robin.
Don't let him escape. Keep attacking.
Are we down to like 0 lives?
made them.
There was a number that next to our health bar that
Yeah,
used to
now
say
it's gone.
2.
Can't stop now.
Can't stop now, although they gotta watch some health. Shit, I got punched in the face. He just yelled Russia?
I needed that. Nice work, that girl.
Oh. Oh shit. Powerful both sides. How am I supposed to tend to my injuries? Is there a healing function?
Batgirl, are you alright?
I think I'm dead, sir. Game over. Right at the cusp of our victory. Good job, Batman. To get double teamed to death any second. You got like one sliver of health left. Could be the end of the level. Wow.
All Batman. I have no idea what the health stuff did or what. All those points.
Oh, low upgrades. Use your points to buy upgrades.
The back fist.
I thought you said the bat fist.
Bloody move. Whoa.
Buy something, will you? Do I still get to buy something even though I'm dead? Alright, let's see. Could buy the fierce punch. Causes massive damage.
Yes.
Damn right, so we can come back to this game, right?
Yes. Ooh, ah, ooh, yeah.
Alright. Is there a cutscene or something?
Like that was just like very generic.
Yeah, let's watch this cutscene and then switch games.
Let the battle for Gotham City be joined.
The hell are you?
He's Shih Tzu. Show some fucking respect. Shit. It's gas.
0000 a.m.
Whoa!
Oh god, the bridge. Wait, that's not a bridge.
Was it the Riddler?
Commissioner,
There's been a riot at Stonegate Prison. Escaping criminals are flooding the city and attacking innocent citizens. I'm just getting...
So call Superman on my break.
What kind of trouble?
If he's just gonna call him on this phone, shouldn't the bat signal
Yeah,
I mean, shouldn't it be just a text alert?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry you missed the boob song. Have a good day. See you tonight.
Jim, hold your breath. Get your gas mask. I'm on my way.
Hold your breath.
You want to go anywhere, Bats?
I'm on my way, but don't hold your breath. Here you go to the bats. You got me to go there, bats.
Oh, the shadow swings both ways.
I love coming here. Day or night.
I'm just gonna say I love combat.
I love coming.
Well, that too. All right. Yeah, maybe we'll get back to this game one day. I mean, yeah. Totally great beat 'em up.
Hey, you got that pizza? Some Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, okay.
Who wants to see that?
Yes. Too bad Jim's not here. Should have taken off work. Alright, so this is Ghost Rider. Play the exclusive all-new story. His soul locked in perpetual servitude, Johnny Blaze lights up the night skies as his alter ego, the Ghost Rider. By the way, I've never seen any of the movies. I don't know anything about this except it's, fucking Nicolas Cage, right? One-player game, rated T for teen.
Apparently, like, in the movie, they had to, like, either use makeup or, like, CGI. Like, he has a tattoo of, like, Ghost Rider on him, so...
Oh yeah, I think I heard you mention that. Came out in 2007. It's a third-person hack-and-slash game released for the PS2, PSP, and you guessed it, Game Boy Advance.
I did not guess that, everybody.
An Xbox version was planned but canceled.
Due to glitchy
The
buggy.
storyline is drawn from the movie. Now, have you seen the movie, Ratmus?
Yeah, I've seen the Ghost Rider movie.
So Ratmus knows all about this. Alright,
This was, Ghost Rider.
the Game Boy Advance and PS2 versions received mixed or average reviews, while the PSP version received generally unfavorable reviews.
Rival in Hell. Welcome to Hell.
Johnny Blaze.
Whoa, that's quiet.
A stunt man. A damn good one.
Damn, good one.
Johnny bikes through flaming hoops. All sorts.
It's a great
But
haircut.
nothing he did could save his father from the cancer that consumed him. That is, until Johnny met a stranger. who offered
Isn't that
him
supposed to
healing.
be Nicolas Cage? Because it doesn't look anything like him, so clearly they didn't get his likeness.
Immortal soul. And his father's illness did disappear, just in time for him to die.
It's not the way he thought it.
It was the demon lord, Mephisto, who had cheated Johnny Blaze and transformed him into the Ghost Rider. Now Johnny sees no rest.
Now Johnny
When
Priest, Johnny
called,
Walker.
he must become the Rider and exact vengeance on those who spilled the blood of the innocents. The devil needs an agent in the world of men, and never more so than now, for the apocalypse is suddenly at hand.
Johnny Blaze still thinks his destiny is his own. I want a word with him below, where even angels' eyes are blind.
Is that Spawn, Venom, or both?
Spawn Venom. It's Venom.
We are Venom.
Look at these great graphics.
So now Johnny is in hell. And he ain't too pleased about it.
That's hilarious. The game just starts.
It's great because you can jump and swing that slows your descent.
Crop this a little bit.
That's quite a fold. Disco, the hell was what?
What's the difference between a hack and slash and a beat 'em up, anyways?
Not much. hole. Fucking roll.
Hashtag Twitter down. How can people tweet that if Twitter was down?
That's the sad thing. Sad, man. Holy shit.
Look at they're low and knock off, obviously. If they go to that level of hell, it's just that helicopter game.
It's a better version of hell than this game.
Oh. In fire. This game, fire represents life. This is like gaming that describes like what to do and shit, even though it's boring and you have to select the level.
Navi?
So this is where Navi belongs, though, in hell.
Yes.
That's where you abandon somebody.
Nice action rolls. It's like Doomsday Minions or whatever.
Yes.
Vengeance will flow from our bodies.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Look into our eyes.
Fatality? Steal his souls like Shang Tsung.
Yes.
You're in the middle of hell, but you can, go to a shop where you buy things from a cowboy using demon souls that you picked up. Is that what I'm understanding here?
Yes. Seems like, you know, a game that I would probably enjoy, you know, a long time ago. But,
Back when you had no brain.
yeah. Back in 1997. Oh my god, it's Demon Bats. Vampire Bat.
I mean, back in 2007, because that's when this came out.
Like I was putting, you know, souls into shit that I couldn't use because I didn't put enough in there.
Came out in North America, Australia, and Europe.
Go flat, bitch.
The innocents will be avenged. Away! Turn them
So people get it. Let's see if I can finish upgrading that shit. Yes, I guess I can.
So basically, in beat 'em up games, you're just using your fists mainly. Whereas
It's like,
in
yeah,
hack and
upgradable powers or
whereas in
something.
hack and slash games, you're mainly using like swords and other melee weapons.
Just, souls come to me.
You're sick of this music.
Like generic rock and bullshit.
Well, I'll be damned. And grab his spiky tits. Finish him.
Yeah. Oh god, yes. Will there be a wonderfully stupid cutscene?
Let's hope so. Starring Nicolas Cage.
Put the money back in the box.
during Kodoom, kind of fashion show. It was Porcelain Highway.
Way to hell.
Stupid. The chains. Oh, that's life level. It's just like that other fighting game.
Just like Motocross Mania 3.
Having a horrible flashback.
Where are the tits?
One game was hell, the other one was in
Something about jumping.
It's an excellent jump. Okay. That's hard. It's tutorial level.
I mean, it's kind of nice actually that they break up the hack and slash with this.
Oh.
You're upgrading in the middle of a freaking jump.
There you go.
There you go, son. You're my son, right?
Oh shit.
It's a damn good thing Stinky was using his head. You failed the jump because you were buying stuff from a cowboy.
There you go. Give me a lot of fucking things. Upgraded my fucking jump.
You go faster than you're not doing. Faster that time. This even reminds me of like that Bowser level from Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Holy shit! Now you crash motocross style. Attacking with your chains just like Father Torque would have wanted. That time some of these chains were completed the spaceship. Good times. Of course it is, because you steal their souls. Nice jump. It's L2 to power down. That's so effing cool. It had to be a slow motion cutscene.
Yes. I think that sounds hard.
Just do it for fun. The Ferris wheel of death.
It's like,
I want Doom to play this game.
I should do some upgrades.
Yes, because you're in the middle of a jump.
Go. There you go.
right, so I'm writing down what our basic thoughts were of each game. So, how do you feel about this game?
It's definitely interesting. Like if I cared about him, I'd probably like it more. Save the game. It's an RPG totally.
All right, do you want to switch to Spawn Armageddon?
Yeah. Right. Devil. Alright, I guess I'll change the game. So we'll just see if this is a cutscene first. Sign of the Death Dude. Where are the covers?
Again, someday we'll come back to that game. Ratmus will beat it. Totally. Alright. Now this is Spawn Armageddon. I know absolutely nothing about Spawn, but Ratmus saw the movie, so Ratmus can tell me all about it right now.
Trying to find a moving GIF that will
Explain it to me.
Yeah.
This game came out in 2003. For the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube, it is inspired by Spawn issues 1 through 99.
Alright.
So, not the movie?
Spoilers, that's Johnny Leguizamo.
Uh.
I need to use the bathroom.
Okay, let's see what it says here. It says it's an action-adventure hack and slash. The game focuses on fast and stylish combat. So is it similar to the game we just played as in a hack and slash? The game starts off with Spawn on a decrepit rooftop above Des Plaines Forgotten Chapel in Des Plaines, Illinois. Spoilers, that's like somewhat near me. And Ratmus and I have been to the White Castle and McDonald's in Des Plaines many times because it was near a college where we used to take Japanese classes sometimes. And actually, there's an actual McDonald's that you can go to. It's a normal McDonald's, but across the street from that is an old McDonald's from like the 1950s because it was like the first franchised McDonald's or something like that, which is basically just a building that like you can't go in or do anything. It's just there. So it's great that this takes place in that wonderful city. So I don't care about the comics. I just want to hear about the movie.
The guy who played Spawn was that guy in The Dark Knight. How about I have my boy here, blow your head off or whatever.
It says this game takes place in beautiful Des Plaines, Illinois.
Whoa. It's a shithole.
Okay, Spawn, the 1997 American superhero film, because it's totally a superhero. Stars Michael Jai White in the title role.
Leguizamo in the bullshit role. This explains everybody.
Film co-stars John Leguizamo as the Violator, as you mentioned.
My only memory is the burning of flesh. I remember it so vividly.
Backstory.
So, the guy who played Spawn in the movie, what do we know him from? It says he was in the Toxic Avenger movies. He was an uncredited man in audience in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze.
I can remember
Dark Knight.
love, wonder, a love that haunts me.
He's in a deleted scene of Kill Bill Volume 2.
A love that no longer
Yeah, it says he was Gamble in The Dark Knight.
A love that was taken from me.
He was Jax in Mortal Kombat Rebirth short film.
I made a deal. I sealed my Fate holds
In a movie called The Asian Connection.
Forced by all means, evil to join with two miserable companions.
Is that where I remember him from? He was on Saved by the Bell and Martin.
That's what you
He was in an episode of Jag, which I think I totally remember him in that.
What the hell is that?
He played Mike Tyson in a TV movie called Tyson.
not the chicken Tyson.
He's apparently in an episode of Boston Public. He voiced Doomsday in an episode of Justice League
Like Dynamite.
and Justice League Unlimited.
Whoa, Spawn animation.
Yes, Arrow. Ben Turner / Bronze Tiger. To be announced, Spawn the Animation, an upcoming American animated superhero TV series.
Meats and veggies.
He was Jon Stewart in the video game Justice League Heroes. He was in the music video for I Know What You Want by Busta Rhymes and Mariah Carey featuring the Flip Mode Squad.
I saw it. What was it?
Surely a herald of things to come. Not exactly sure what it
It's got
was.
some wicked
Can't be
jaundice.
good.
A herald of things to come. What are you saying?
I have a
Old
feeling
yellow.
that you're about to get involved in something that may overwhelm you.
Whatever that was, I can handle it. No, if you don't have anything helpful to say,
Okay, this says he is the first African American to portray a major comic book superhero in a major motion picture. But then there's like notes and it says Spawn was released on August 1st, 1997, 2 weeks before the release of Steel, which starred NBA basketball player Shaquille O'Neal. And it also says Robert Townsend and Damon Wayans starred in the superhero films The Meteor Man and Blank Man, respectively, both parodies.
Yeah.
You've seen Blank Man, right? Hell, you have the VHS tape, right? Not to mention Blade 2, right?
To generate your necro infoplasm.
What is Blade about, anyways?
It's a half vampire.
It has nothing to do with Spawn, right?
Yeah, nothing. Wesley Snipes.
But I mean, it's also an African American star of that
Yeah.
movie series. Is also based on a comic. Yeah, it's a Marvel comic character, so.
Yeah, I forget, like, Spawn might be some different one that's not Marvel. Maybe it was like eventually bought by them, but like I don't know who owns it.
I thought it was DC.
Yeah, because like it wasn't, you know, it was some smaller company that probably, like, if it did get bought out, then
Let's see if it says here.
that's what owns this game.
It was published by Image Comics. So yeah, like, are they still independent, or were they eventually bought by DC or anyone?
Also, the guy that voices this sounds like that guy from the Cape that was like the head of that Carnival of Crime. Trying to use hell power, fuckers.
I guess as far as I can see, yes, Spawn was made by Image Comics and is independent of DC or Marvel. Alright, so this whole time I've been reading shit and haven't been looking at the game at all, so how is it?
Next to Jump, always a ninja.
How does it compare to Ghost Rider? Is it totally a similar game, hack and slash?
I don't think I'm gonna be riding a motorcycle, but I mean,
Are you
it's
gonna
definitely interesting. But like, I'm trying to get the hang of like switching these like stupid weapons and stuff.
Are you going to be hacking and slashing things?
Hold R to lock down the
Well, meanwhile, I will be RB. J. We have 4 games left after this.
what those second powers are. That's Spider-Man. All these bullshit things that basically just say, you know, you can't advance yet until you kill the enemies. Destroy with your necro balls. Okay, so that's a healing spell. It's even grappling. Checkpoints. That I can use the grapple and shit too. Well, I got a comic book cover.
But can you grab souls though?
It's crazy.
Which is pretty dead right now.
Yeah, like his like armor is like some weird like it's alive kind of a thing. And it can like protect him and kind of regenerate. It's also got these weird chains as an ability.
Like, look at this. I got Shout Factory TV, and the thumbnail is 2 wild and crazy guys.
Oh,
And then there's that channel that only plays the, you know, X-Play.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 other people that don't have a lot of viewers.
No. go in there, damn it.
I mean, Twitter got fixed.
We got fucked.
Well, it got fucked and then it got fixed. Somehow
The underside, whoa. Have to flip it over for massive damage.
of course you do. So when are you going to be done with this?
I'm fine just stopping right now. Switch. Gotta get it working, so. Like he's got some pretty nice like powers, but they use up a lot of his things very quickly. Fucking crab demon.
It's weird because like I'm looking at the alphabetical list of games and like the first one is like a weird Spanish game because of the weird punctuation, and then after that is the dot hack games again because of weird punctuation. And there's a weird Japanese visual novel. It's called, also known as Underbar Summer, because like it underscore summer. It's totally hentai, right?
Everything's hentai these days.
24 the game.
24 the lane. Alright, let's go to
The wonderful ATV Offroad Fury series.
ATV trilogies.
I just noticed how ATV Fury 2 says not for resale.
Ah, shit. They resold it.
No, these are all for 2 players, right? Yes. So,
These are all wonderful games.
of course they are.
We only play wonderful games on this fucking channel.
Yes. Okay, that's interesting. The first 2 were published by Rainbow Studios. The second 2 were published by Climax Group because yes, there's a 4 that we don't have.
Oh god. It sucks though. Like Crystal Skull.
This one
This
came.
cannot be red.
No! Beat it until it gets red.
Beat it.
The first one came out in 2001, second one came out in 2002, the third one came out in 2004, and the fourth one came out in 2006. They also published
looks
ATV Quad Power Racing 2.
Quad damage.
Let's see if there's anything. It says it has generally positive reviews.
It's generally constipated.
The second one expands from its predecessor, featuring more ATVs.
That's what the fans wanted.
It also has online play, of course.
This cannot be read. It's a great Yahoo thing. Widow 84 charged with murder 35 years after her husband's death. Spoilers, that was at Obasa in Japan.
The third one also says expands on its predecessor. And also has online.
One more try.
The fourth one sees the introduction of new vehicles such as MX motorcycles, trophy trucks, and dune buggies. Improved graphics, 60 tracks, and improved online gaming, which sadly we don't have because we don't have that game. Apparently 1 doesn't seem to fucking work. Try 2 then.
We won't know the story. Thinking like the Lego Batman movie, like his password to the Batcave or something is like Iron Man sucks.
Select the disc.
Whoa. It's crazy. insufficient space on the memory card.
Seriously?
Just put in one of those other ones because we need this save data.
Me too, brother.
Let's do some Hulk Hogan's. X's and O's.
Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Hulkster. Whatever you want to call yourself. You coward!
It's not working. Try another one. $8.99. Okay. Sony presents. Rainbow. What they climaxed. Safety alert, racing is horrible.
Be a responsible driver. An ATV is not a toy.
Don't get drunk and drive these things around.
Don't have big tits and beat other people up with melee weapons. Oh, look at these graphics. Scott Howard.
This cutscene seems better than like that other stupid racing game where it was all like, it looked like N64 kind of graphics. Well, it's just like me in real life, clicking menus and shit. We don't have time for this.
What are you talking about? We had time for it.
Player. Split screen.
Let's play over a LAN.
What do you want? Race?
Yeah, do a race.
Can we kick each other is the question.
We kick each other's ass.
We got tower.
Just do more options than that. Go back. Check event type. And then the number of lap floor. What does event type do? Amateur Supercross, Pro Supercross, Pro Nationals, Short Track, Long. These fucking things are. Just pick one, I guess. Don't make the environment because they changed.
Simple maps.
And what the lowest is. Alright. This is a girl wash, okay. Press the start button. Okay, choose to load a profile player. I don't know if this is loud or what, so I'll turn it down a bit. CTV.
Gotta have my special stupid moves.
I got my red period crotch.
It's the best scratch.
Unlock this shit. Sure. Spend more time customizing than actually playing the game.
Ready? There's more colors on here. Fucker. Stump gas.
Does this console even support 4 controllers?
There might be like a multi-tap.
Don't we have like a PS1 multi-tap?
We might. I
Okay,
think it supports that.
we gotta look at the okay.
Look back
Triangle
to
and
full
circle
camera.
are stunt, X is gas, square is brake, that's all I saw. There's something about cameras.
So apparently this is a thrill camera where it leaves you behind.
Why is it? Why did the music go dur 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 dur? Hail to the chief.
Is our fucking president with the stupid
Yeah, race of shit. Killed myself by driving into a cactus.
Are we sure the people who made Motocross didn't make this game? Because it's oddly similar.
This music is better. There's no words, so
There's no Pepsi Max sign.
get on the track, yo yo.
I'd rather have birds than this stupid discount rap song.
Don't be hopping on no tents. I'll pay attention to current events. We just can't have
Hell, Ratmus!
I'm trying to drive like an asshole. I'm not.
What was? I thought it said triangle was like, do a stunt or something.
Well, like pizza was still here.
This is totally goddamn controlled. Pizza left our stream in disgust like everyone else.
What is my favorite game? I played with that game. Shih Tzu. Just wants a shiatsu massage.
Honks.
She would love with the, camera and the whole thing with the hammer too. It's exciting.
Riding off into the sunset.
And
Just imagine playing this online.
that was fucking horrible dial-up.
So in the options where it said LAN, like, could you, take two PlayStation 2s and, plug them directly into each other via Ethernet and play that way?
Maybe. Good luck trying. Oh god. For 50 cents, this is like, 5 dimes. I'm like, gamble rod, I got extra stamina.
I got X-rays.
I need an X-ray because it broke my foot.
I'm from another planet, like Krypton.
This Marcus should sue me, but he doesn't know my name.
Kryptonian Bismarcky.
I'm packing like 2 sandwiches, 1 salad. I'm always strapped with my fanny pack.
It's chicken salad. You want some?
Always down sharing the chicken salad 'cause it's dope, son.
What chicken salad is dope. You can't front on me. Represent.
Most, straight edge rapper ever. Like, go back, you're off the track, but, is there really a track? Come on.
The track is in your mind.
In your mind, oh shit, look at it parked up there.
Let's just leave the camera there while you drive off into the sunset. I just crashed on a cactus.
I'm good. That's fucking engine.
Well, you have broken your hip.
Oh god.
Oh god, how many races is this?
I just started it again. Switch to another game.
I'm gonna do better this time, okay? Jackson.
Get back to the track and wait your dad. I think the freaking Ghost Rider had better racing.
The Ghost Rider had the best racing out of all of the games we played today.
Yes.
The Batman had the best, hacking and slashing. And patronizing. Shit, Green Man is on my tail.
So Green Man.
It's a Green Man.
It's for the Green Man.
I think it's for the Green Martian. The White Martians.
some use of fucking poison.
I need some weapons to take out this green man who's now behind you. You're not first. The guy in first was red, so I thought he was you this whole time. Now I've screwed myself. I hit a bunch of bad guys.
That's how they get you.
Did you say the revolution will be televised?
Yeah. HBO pay-per-view, motherfucker!
It's on Spike TV mine. Look at this goddamn weed still on the course. So it wasn't chicken salad, man.
She was fed by 30.
He always has his dogs on a leash and always locks his bicycle.
Always cleans up the dog poop. Volunteers for jury duty to help out his community.
This is definitely better than Motocross Mania, but yeah, it's still not good.
Spoilers with the aliens.
I think you have to finish.
Spoilers, I think you have to get
It spawned me like in crashing into the moose sign. That's not the exit.
close enough.
Alright.
Are you sure you want to clip your resistance? The answer is yes.
Well, actually, yes. Alright, let's try number 3. And maybe we'll try 1 again, see if it loads. Probably won't.
I don't think it will. Well, there's nothing wrong with the disc, so
What if we, pray really hard?
yeah, good luck with that.
I haven't been reading these boxes.
I've been reading the Bible.
Number 1 says Conquer the Terrain, Rockin' Soundtrack, including songs from Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Primus, Seven Dust, and Anthrax. Whoa, it's a good thing we didn't play that. It would get muted.
Yes.
And the back of 2 says, the songs from Garbage, Korn, Filter, Cypress Hill, Alien Ant Farm, and System of a Down.
It certainly was garbage.
Rip It Up on 20 plus authentic ATVs.
Rip it up and use it for toilet paper.
Number 3 says Kickstart your PS2 with off-road excitement. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say anything about music this time.
They couldn't afford it. Well, climax, everybody. Just climaxed.
Let's see. Multi-tap
Multitasking.
gives 1 to 4 players. Network adapter gives 1 to 6 players. Ethernet broadband modem required for online.
There's like an Ethernet thing that, like, is the networking thing built in there, or is it just no, I don't know.
Don't we have the...
We have the one for the
broadband?
fat one, but it doesn't work.
Oh, I have no idea then. Maybe this doesn't work at all. It says it supports the USB keyboard, I guess, so you can enter your name. I said it supports the USB keyboard. It supports a USB keyboard. I guess.
Saving profile. No one gives a shit.
Oh, they give a shit, brother. We're gonna continue this game someday. We better have this save file.
I don't think anyone in the history of the universe said, I want to play ATV3 Off-Road Fury.
More than once.
Just never. Split screen everybody.
There's an online community for this, okay?
Means about lunch was a festering bowl of dogs now, right? Race.
So we're amateurs, definitely.
Hang over field. 2 AI normal.
Is there an AI off?
Oh.
When we choose our, bikes.
Don't know if you're allowed. This is climax, alright? So what are we drinking at dinner?
I'm drinking a cherry lemon Sundrop in a plastic bottle that I bought
Plastic bag.
that I bought at Butt's Bakery, or Fanny's Bakery. You can have a Twigs, whatever you want.
You have a twig shut in your mouth, whore. Great loading times, by the way.
Yeah, wow, was this a PS1 game?
You played the PS1? This reminds me of 8-Track in San Andreas.
She might be in an airplane hangar.
I want to go, damn it!
You're just supposed to guess when the race starts?
It's a fucking real.
It's like Gonzalez got the hook shot or something.
Well, what about the long shot?
Okay, is it me or this control's worse than 2?
Yeah,
I thought it was improved racing.
clearly not. Look, oh god, he's got squished. This is, yeah, like, you gotta really keep on the track here. Surprised there was a 4th game. Yeah, just crushing those
my
feet
God,
there.
yeah, this is not good.
Climax did not make me climax. The ever loving.
Except for the love of God, go back. Okay, I'm turning this music down because it's probably, System of a Down, and they're gonna, get copyright infringement.
It's probably garbage, and it sounds like fucking feces, and I hate it.
Sounds like feces in a haystack.
That sounds better. Ooh, I love my stunt score. I'm so glad I could get a score about these fucking stunts in a racing game, and that my position matters. The bicycle right, the bicycle left.
Can
Bicycle
I
bus.
still ride it? Wait, I was like, can I still ride off into the sunset with that camera? But no, he did like a weird taunt and it gave me points, and then I crashed.
It was so worth it. This game plays like Easy Mac.
I did a wheelie somehow.
Race is complete.
This is awful.
The Catnack. The Kaepernacky. You've broken the following records and your nose.
And you've broken the following laws.
Never again.
Yeah, get this fucking game out of here and try one more time before we move on to the
Try 1 3 more times.
final game. I like the art on the instruction manual.
It had an interesting font.
Actually, I mean, for all 3 of these games, okay, the picture for 1 kind of sucks, yeah, but 2 and 3 had really good art.
Mother will be home at 5:15.
It's funny, he told me 6.
Well, she changed her mind, right?
Right, I'm guessing it's still not working.
This game sucks dick. Alright. For the epic finale.
Yes, the epic finale. This game came out in 2005. It's called Jack X Combat Racing. Released as Jack X in Europe, Australia, and Africa. I didn't know they even released video games in Africa. They bless the rains down there.
Yes. A Kilimanjaro.
A vehicular combat game.
Vehicular manslaughter.
It is the 4th installment in the Jak and Dexter series, modeled after the driving mechanics of Jak 3, Doom streamed Jak 1 through 3.
Whoa, so he's totally wishing he could see this.
It was the first Jak and Dexter game to feature multiplayer mode.
Whoa.
The game was later re-released as a PlayStation 2 classic on the PS4.
Whoa, we gotta get that and get those trophy daddies away. We don't.
Obviously don't know anything about this fucking series.
I do not as well.
Nor do I care.
Jak X.
So I assume it's going to be like Mario Kart or Banjo Racing or whatever the fuck it was called.
So it's not as good as Ghost Rider, clearly. The science? Whoa.
There's science now?
With science. Whoa.
We need a THX command now. Just kidding, we don't.
So look at that.
Which the fuck Batman movie is that from?
It's nothing, it's a parody.
A porn parody?
Yeah, it's a porn parody. Load that profile.
I hope this is USB keyboard compatible.
Identity theft. Look, it's Code Doom, everybody.
Why didn't you do that in Ghost Rider?
That allow me to,
I don't know.
shit, because I don't remember.
I guess probably not.
Code Doom's starting Jak X.
So no one watched this stream besides Pizza and Song. But they loved it.
Couldn't get enough of it.
Why did that take so long to create a goddamn save file?
Not an adventure, right?
Adventure mode, exhibition match. Didn't read the rest because you went too fast.
Let's get this over with and blow this bird. Who called us here anyway?
Crew's daughter, Rain.
Crew had a daughter?
Crew? Reproduced? Ew! Can you imagine what that colored jelly must look like?
Thank you for coming to Crass City. It looks like some didn't make it. Ah, well. I'm Rain. Before Father died, his wishes were simple. To have his will played from his
To have somebody snort his ashes.
For us to drink to his passing. This special vintage he kept for the very occasion. To toast
Whoa,
his death.
Doom really does love this game.
Here's to old friends and to Father's
What are we eating with
untimely
this?
death.
Well, it's all poisoned.
So without further delay, his message to us.
Hello, nearly friends.
Don't
Most
bitches,
enemies
chat
are
wood.
listening to this message, and I must be dead. Oh, well. As you all know, I loved racing almost as much as I loved weapons. Alas, I never fulfilled my
Now you gotta have a horrible, stupid rip-off of Diddy Kong Racing.
Class City Grand Championship. For even in death, I will feud the greatest racing team ever assembled.
Greatest
and
racist.
win the biggest race on the planet. You are the best, and you will race for me.
Hello, Ed!
I expect you're all riled up by now, so let me tell you why you will race, and you will win. If all went as planned, you just give a touching toast in my honor. Sorry to say, but I put poison in that special vintage. Quite unsporty of me, really.
Father!
This is where Rain probably gets upset. Sorry, dear. It's a slow acting poison, or you'd already be dead. You have just enough time to finish this year's racing season. If you race for me and win, my associates will provide you each with an antidote to the poison. Simple, eh?
How can we all win?
What the hell did you do to us?
Please, I didn't know. I drank it too. Father never did play favorites.
Yeah? Well, your father's crazy.
We're all
Like my
crazy.
ears.
Come here.
I think she's telling the truth.
Well, it's been 1 minute, so I figure by now you're all arguing about how to get out of this.
Yeah, really,
I
gonna
will
call
just now win the race and
This
save your
hologram is more, intelligent than Dr. Light's hologram. And up on current
We
events.
can do this.
Or we could frickin' spend this time and, research that poison, because there's still some in the, wine, and then create our own antidote.
Wait, so you want to do the plot of Crusade? That didn't work.
Because it was canceled, right?
Clearly because it was a dumb idea in the first place, and the Drock just should have, said to humanity, if you can win this race, we'll give you the antidote.
I want to see Straczynski, talk about that.
And that's what the second season was going to be all about.
Hit the gas, Jack.
The gas, jack off.
Also, I assume since this is like adventure
Break
mode,
for
this is a
them when you
single
feel
player
yours, but knowing
mode, so...
you, they won't be the first thing on your mind. Hit the brakes, Jack.
Do we really need a tutorial? Like, none of the other racing games had a tutorial.
Hit reverse, Jack.
Do you really need to be taught how to accelerate in reverse?
Feel the controls? Your racer has
Hold your hands like those other ones. I don't know, like that helicopter game that was so wonderful,
Green
right?
Eco powers your vehicle's damage control. When you pick up Green Eco, you repair damage on your vehicle.
Jack.
Not bad. You finished your
Just do this or
training.
whatever.
Get ready for the next round.
We'll do a 2-player race later.
Needs to save.
Yeah, so we can beat story mode of this one day. I mean, so Code Doom can beat story
Back in
mode.
the saddle, huh, Jack? Okay, take the vehicle out for a spin and let's see what you've got. Pick up some Blue Eco. Watch your turbo meter for how much juice you've got in the tank, and use it when you really want to burn off the track.
You want to burn rubber.
Your meter says you've got turbo power. Use it, Jack.
You went
and
turbo.
pull off the hammer. Oh yeah, now that's speed. Trust me, you'll need it.
Should I trust her?
Auto.
I mean, she did drink the poison. How does this control in comparison to Ghost Rider?
Not good, but world better than other shit. I can't get L2 to slide, so it does that.
There is a way to power slide, as it said you power slid.
Wonderful. Oh God.
Well, I guess you don't have to worry about the antidote.
Yes. Also, don't fucking crash.
Holy shit.
Let's take me back to the starting screen thing.
Here's your first new vehicle, Jack. This one's built for speed.
Apparently not.
It's like you just like failed the tutorial and it was like, okay, here's your vehicle.
For something a little more rugged, choose this one.
Jesus, takes forever to save. This music's copyrighted, right?
Saves like a PlayStation 1 game loads.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking broken.
Call attendant.
Like checking Facebook while your PS2 game loads.
Maybe I need to hit like a button to finish. No.
whole plot, obviously.
If it was one of the, like there were these third-party memory cards that would take a long time to save, but that's, I think, a legitimate one.
Yeah, like I think you're just gonna have to reset. This is taking more than a minute. Whoops. Okay, since we're never gonna complete this game, I'm gonna spoil the ending.
Yeah.
Apparently, they uncover another hologram where the fat guy like told his daughter about the poison and told her how to pour it so that she wouldn't be poisoned, so she was evil all along.
Whoa. Just tricked us.
With science. Let's just do like one, 2-player race and then we'll be done, alright?
Just say sports and sports.
Said something about subtitles.
Naughty dog.
Sup, dog?
Stay filled with exhibition. Alright, split screen 2-player.
That was Freeze Rally.
Just circuit race. Asparagus City.
CPUs. What's the lowest?
0.
Okay. Let's just have it me versus you.
Okay.
Rookie, split screen, okay. There's Jack. Shoulder fell asleep. Jack, you're Ashlyn, Shiv,
Shit.
Edgy, Mr. Cutter, Rip Torn. I guess I'll be Jack.
Person who cut me in line, aka Mr. Cutter. Alright, let's do this.
Alright,
Measure.
there we go. Good enough.
They're lined up and ready to rock.
It's just like pod racing. X is accelerated.
We've got a green light.
No, I didn't do the tutorial like you did.
R2 or whatever boost to the
I can't watch me.
I'm not like dead, game over, I immediately lose.
This game definitely isn't bad. I think it's like racing games out a bit from all the other horrible shit.
I mean, it looked like the single player was horrible.
Like I didn't get used to it. It was just a stupid mission thing. But I'm assuming it's just kind of like this, but
I mean, it actually controls okay, but it just doesn't. It doesn't seem like you're going very fast.
Yeah. 400cc, come on.
Yeah, like not caring about the Jack universe or characters. It's like we don't care, so maybe Doom would like it more.
It's his save, right?
Oh, now that's combat racing.
Well, now you're dead.
See, now that's what I call pod racing. I crashed into the same thing. It's like, why is that median there? It's a median in the middle of a racetrack, and like, I know the blue is boost and like green is fix your car. Like, what does the red and yellow things do? I don't even know.
No, I didn't get to that.
We didn't make it that far in the tutorial. You know? What was this? The Asparagus Raceway or something?
Yeah. Asparagus City.
City of Justice. They're just getting in City of Asparagus.
Nothing else there.
One lap finish.
Yeah. Did you say one lap finished?
Yeah.
It was just one damn
One
lap.
lap finish.
Shit. Crashed and burned again.
Burned and crashed. I'll catch up. What a square dude.
Takes you to square units. I think it's slow down, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's some weapons.
I hit L1 and it shot something out. I don't know if that was a weapon.
Maybe, because it seems like I have a shield. Fucking waste of time. I got a red thing, and then I hit L1, and it like activated a drone.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it would like shoot you if you're near, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Really fucking annoying.
Did you make that mine or something?
Yeah, I did drop some sort of thing.
So there are weapons like Mario Kart, we just don't know what the hell we're doing, obviously.
It needs more, funny sounds and shit.
It needs more tutorials. It needs more bird noises. It looks like they're I might have went through a smoke screen or something maybe you put down.
Yeah, I think I did something weird like that.
Watch that median.
Yeah.
Chase.
We're going in. You go lightning fast.
Bump and grind.
Just like spamming
They
on
are
one.
pushing the limits of them.
Shit.
I did it. I
Smacked
won.
That's a lot.
And I exploded.
I currently had a weapon that I can shoot. You red fella. Magic.
Alright, everybody.
Holy shit. Shut the computer down, I guess that's
So I guess we're totally giving up then?
yeah,
I mean-
those were those wonderful games.
I mean, finishing the stream.
And definitely some of those games were decent.
Were they?
Some of them weren't, though.
I think you kind of enjoyed Ghost Rider and we kind of enjoyed Batman. Other than that, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like I could leave them.
Alright, well,
Bye, everybody.
Ratmus is leaving in disgust to cook some delicious Mongolian beef with flank steak and Maplewood meats. So, thank you to whoever watched. And obviously, we won't be rating anyone. Yeah, there is nobody on Twitch right now. There's a channel called Shout Factory that plays TV shows. There's a channel called Technical Television that plays G4 TV. And then there's good old Atma doing some shit. So I will be starting Wind Waker Monday night at my usual time. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming it all before that. If I can get like a stream in on Saturday, I don't know. That's the end of the stream. Bye, everyone.